It's time now for Real Estate Update. With Usha Chandra of GlobeNet Realty, real estate is our world.
Now we're standing here face to face, afraid to move or...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this segment where we talk about real estate. And with Real Estate Update, let's welcome to the studio to Usha. Welcome to the show, Usha.
Thank you so much for having me on the show, Mish.
And it is wonderful to have your company once again. As we know that in this segment, we cover everything real estate, and every week all the updates on what's happening. And of course, we always start off with looking at the auction results, as that is a very good indicator of what's happening in the market. So, what are the final capital city stats?
Yes, the results are pretty good. The capital city is Sydney. Let's talk about Sydney first. The clearance rate was 78.9%. The total auctions were 1,150, and the cleared auctions were 906. So this results was pretty good. So almost 79%. Melbourne was 75.4%. 1,345 properties were taken to auction, and 1,008 were the cleared sales under the hammer. Brisbane was 72.9%. 167 properties were taken to auction, and 121 sold under the hammer. Adelaide was 77.7%. 130 properties were taken to auction, and 101 was sold under the hammer. Perth was 65.2%. 24 properties were taken to auction, and 15 were sold under the hammer. Tasmania was only 3 properties were taken to auction, and 2 were sold, so that was pretty good result as well. Canberra was the highest, 88.1%, whereas total number of auctions were 86 properties were taken to auction, and 74 sold under the hammer. So the average for the capital cities was 77% clearance rate, and 2,905 properties were taken to auction, and cleared was 2,227 sold under the hammer. So that shows quite a good result, taking about around 700 properties didn't sell under the hammer, but 2,227 sold under the hammer throughout the capital cities.
And of course, when we're looking at the percentage rate at 77% clearance rate, that is pretty good. I'd say that is quite good. So that's very good results are there in the auction market. And as we have seen, especially in Melbourne and Sydney, that the auctions have done really well. I mean, Brisbane is mainly inner city. Outer suburbs, people still prefer the private treaty sale, I would say. Well, okay. So when we're looking, at these markets, so in a comparison, but comparatively, if you look at, there's two things. We always look at residential houses as compared to apartments and units, and we also look at the major cities and across the regional market. So how had the regional market and the cities compared?
Yes, Australia's regional housing market has so far outpaced value growth across Australia's capital cities in the last 12 months, rising 13% compared with 6.4% gained in the capital city values. Quarterly regional market update, which looks at capital growth over the last 12 months to April 2021 in Australia's 25 largest non-capital city markets, shows Richmond Tweed take top spot for capital gains across. Both houses and unit markets with 21.9% and 15.5% annual growth respectively. Banbury was the worst performer across both houses and unit markets, with 3% and minus 4.4% yearly growth respectively. The fastest pace of growth reflects stronger demand flowing into the regional areas of Australia through the COVID period to date. So that shows the regional markets are doing exceptionally well.
So, so the regional markets have done quite well. You looked at the markets and the percentage right there as well. So the faster pace of growth, which is a stronger demand into the regional areas, through the COVID period. So as per the COVID, and also there has a little bit to do with some immigration policies as well, where people need to be out in the regional areas. So I think that might have put a little bit of a demand into the regional areas as well. So how do you explain this? What has been the contributing factors?
Absolutely, the contributing factors, as you were saying, that a lot of people who are applying for their visas, they have to go and live in regional areas, and the demand is quite high in regional areas at the moment, because and the supply is not there. So this shows that quite a large growth in those areas because of the demand and supply situation as compared to other cities as well. So this can be partly explained by the new popularity of remote and flexible working arrangements, but also increased demand for lifestyle-oriented properties and holiday homes. No doubt the more affordable housing options across many Australia's regional market is another incentive. And in April there was 247,400 difference between the median value of capital city dwellings and regional dwellings. Playing into the lifestyle trends, it's no surprise to see the Richmond Tweed area topping the list for capital gains over the last 12 months. The region includes high-profile beachside destinations such as Byron Bay, Suffolk Park and Lennox Heads as a very popular hinterland villages such as Bangalore. The median house values in Byron Council area is now 1.4 million, which is higher than Greater Sydney median price, which is 1.1 million. So it shows that the demand is quite high, especially look at the prices in Byron Bay, 1.4 million, and compared to Sydney, 1.1 million. Sydney Greater Sydney prices is 1.1 million, whereas Byron Bay, it's lifestyle choices as we are looking at. Most of the people prefer to live near the beachside or seaside or more into remote areas and regional areas. It's just definitely the life choices.
Oh, and of course it is the life choices, and that is sort of fueling the industry, as they say, and that is what's increasing the demand into those areas. And as we have seen, some of those areas have come out really, really well. And Byron Bay, Suffolk Park, and the Lennox Heads, they are very popular areas. And of course, Byron Bay, where used to be a small, lazy little area, now 1.4 million, and that is just amazing. The amount of growth that area has experienced. Well, right now, moving on, let's look at some of the things happening in your own area. So what are the houses for sale that you'd like to talk about?
Yes, we haven't got that many stock at the moment. We have got a couple of new properties that has come on the market. We have listed one at 114 Niara Street in Deagon, which is offers over 525. It's on 607 square meter block with in-ground pool. This property was sold by me about 11 years ago, and the owner is retiring. So 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 2 cars with an in-ground pool on 607 square meters. It's walking distance to shopping centre, Sandgate High School, and all the other amenities. It's open this Saturday at 11 o'clock. The next one we have got on, which is 137 Zilmere Road, which is on the market for 500,000, and it's on 650 square meters, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car. Which is very centrally located, close to all amenities. That's open at 10 o'clock this Saturday. The other one is 22 Several Street, which is on 607 square meter block in a very, very good area, amongst very quality homes. So that's on the market for offers over 550. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1 car accommodation. It's got lots of side access, walking distance to Nalji College, and all other amenities. So those are the 3 open houses. We had another one which was open house this Saturday, but we've already sold it. It was 2295 Sandgate Road on 997 square meter block with multiple bedrooms, multiple car accommodation. And that one is sold by me about 4 times in the last 32 years. So each time I've seen how the property has increased in value and what the owners have done in renovation and other things. So those are the sale ones. We have got rentals. We have already rented 2 of our 3 properties which we had last week. Both were, one was at 34 Caribou Crescent. We had multiple applications on that, and it's rented for $490 a week. And the other one was we had 5 applications actually on that one, and the other one was at 59 Silky Oak. That has rented, which had multiple applications as well. So Vicky has rented out both of them. The third one is the tenants are still there, but it's coming on the rent. It's on the rental market now. It's in College Green Estate, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 garage, and that's on the market for $520 per week. So we are still looking, experiencing high demand of tenants looking for properties, and we haven't got that many in supply. So that's the result of the week, and we are expecting. We are doing a couple of other appraisals hopefully this week, and we'll get new listings for next week. So those are the properties of the week.
Well, I'm looking at your website right now up on the screen, so you can see that all the ones there are says leased. So well done on the team. They've done quite well, as you can see from the website that we are looking at right now. There's one that's in the Tigam that's coming up there, and of course when I look at your sales, these are the sales properties up there. Excellent. Would you like to talk about any of this? Or?
Yes, actually I would like to talk about the second one, which was in Sandgate. It was on the market last year before last in late 2019 with one agent for $600,000, and the owner was saying they had only 2 buyers come through that property, and she withdrew the property from the market, and she contacted me through another friend of hers who has bought and sold through me. And so I went and looked at the property, and I thought, she said, I want $800,000. And I said, oh, it needs so much work. $800,000 is a little bit too high, but you won't believe, I said, let's market it offers over $775, and the owner agreed, and so we put it on the market. First open house, we had 41 buyers come through with about 15-16 written offers on the property, and I sold it for $850,000. So that shows the agents and the sellers want whatever they want, but it's the buyers who are putting the price, and it's all supply and demand situation. And from that selling of that property, I'm getting 2 more properties hopefully within the next couple of weeks, where the owners are tidying up in Sandgate. So hopefully we'll have some more properties in that area.
So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, that's the site GlobeNet Realty, and for all information you can log on to that website and go through all the properties and have a look. It's got all the contact numbers and details there as well. So once again, Usha, thank you so much for being on the show and sharing all that information with us. It is very good to see that at the moment market it is still quite buoyant, and there's still a lot of activities happening.
Yes, thank you so much for having me on the show, and have a blessed day.
GlobeNet Realty. GlobeNet Realty has been the longest established, trusted and respected agency in its trade area. Usha Chandra, Director of GlobeNet Realty, provides honest and ethical service to her customers. If you are thinking of investing in Brisbane real estate market, or if you are seeking professional property management, then you should contact Usha Chandra today on landline 3865 4466 or mobile 0419 775 416. And for further updates, log on to our website www.globenetralty.com.au. GlobeNet Realty is your own local real estate agency. situated at Shop 52281 Sandgate Road, Boondall. GlobeNet Realty. Real estate is our world.